Hello. So for gold, I was seeing that this could have been something not going up because on the 1 hour, so you see the difference. So when the trend is really going up, you see how big the candles are. Yeah, some wicks, but big. Then this morning, London morning, you see how small they are and how much they retrace. And so I was expecting that it would have turned around. So this is my some people call it M pattern because it resembles an M. And this is the failed higher high on 4 hour. So when I have the 4 hour candle closing bearish, for example, I go in the 1 hour and look for a 1 hour setup already being there to take it lower. And in this case, I didn't take it because on the 1 hour I just have one candle. So the 4 hour candle closed the 4 hour candle closed here, right? And still, to me, looking at the structure of things, I have a high, a low, even if it's wicked, but high, low, then the high was broken here. So to me, the last low is this one. So this could be a retracement, could be anything. What I would have loved to see was either here price coming up, but it would have needed more time coming up and do on 1 hour range, and then this could have been the initiation and then correction, for example, or it could have been a break of structure, so doing something like it did here. I'm just not going to draw it there, but or even yes, so let's draw it there. I'll show you both. So, or it could have been on the 1 hour, it could have been something like creating a low and then a high and then breaking the low, or doing on the 1 hour again like a high, a low, trying again another M pattern or failed higher high on 1 hour. And then I could have taken, so if the 4 hour candle closed here, I could have taken, so below the support line, the last low, I could have entered, and this would have been the stop loss. But in this case, my hands are tied also because, so the low on 1 hour is this one, which is coincident with all this support. Now we have two resistance points, so that is a range. So I have a new range done like this. So now we're in a bigger range, we're in the 4 hour range. This thing can come here, wick, come all the way up and go further up. Or it could go lower and then retest and we go lower. I really would like it to come down here, which would be the retracement of the daily. I would love it to see coming down here, and then I would take the long if it gives me the opportunity from here all the way up to here. So that would be awesome. But for now, it's not red zone. There's nothing to do. The example I want to show you is here. So on 4 hour, here you see that was last week. We've been discussing this. So you see the M pattern. I'll just call it M pattern. So first tip of the M down and second tip of the hand. When the second is there's a bearish candle, I go in and I look if there's anything telling me on 1 hour that we're going down. And there was, because the 4 hour candle closed here, and you see that there is a break of structure. Price goes up, down, up, and then breaks this low, maybe on 30 minutes, but even on 1 hour, if I put the line chart, you can clearly see. high, low, high, break of structure. And then it was also creating a lower low here, lower high, lower low. So then I took it and I could write it down. But again, it was similar situation, but there was at least a strong signal on 1 hour that the 4 hour was turning and the 1 hour already turned. I'm like, okay, well, it's not today. I'll just close everything and go, because now I will want to wait this to close, but it's 3 hours 34, so I'm not going to stay at the computer for 3 hours and wait for this to close, because again, it can wick and go all the way up. So I'm not gonna risk it. I'll just leave it as it is. PT, because I've been looking at it, but again, even on 15 minutes it just went. You see, on 15 minutes it just went. And how many times we've seen it going like this and then a bit of dance and going up again. So no, not this time. So this is the story. What else? And again, look, I was looking also at Euro, USD, or GU, but again, GU broke here, so closed. Its 4 hour candle closed here, and but on 1 hour, if I go on 1 hour, on 1 hour all I have is a break of structure, so I was expecting it to come higher. Different would have been if it created a pattern or failed higher high, so here going up and then coming down, you know, this is the last push. So I would have entered stop loss here, but it didn't, it just went. So it's very random. For VTI, let's see, because it's in an area where it's still possible that it reverses. There's like some slippage there. You see, price arrived till there. It's still good for a reversal, but we have to wait. You see, is a level that's been touched many times. Maybe it's coming lower to then go higher, this thing tells me. But we need to get out, like start creating like, there's not even a lower low, but it's still too soon. It's too soon. Too soon. Too soon for everything. So it's just today's like this. See you later. I hope it helps. Bye bye.